Coming south, Matt, creative co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from our studio in South Florida, bringing you another episode of Twitch Plays Middara, where we do an ongoing campaign of Middara, the Unintentional Malum Act 1. But we're doing the crawl, not the full game, the crawl right now. But you guys at home get to roll some dice with us, make some bad decisions, blow some stuff up, pew, 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 and most importantly, have some fun. We'll go into how you have fun. I mean, really, it's just however you want to have fun. But we're going to tell you how to...
Logging in and hanging out with us is fun.
I mean, we're going to tell you how you have to have fun here. But first up, who are we? Who are me? Who are me? I'm Matt. Me, Matt. Me, Matt. Me, Matt.
Me, Josh.
Me, Josh. Oh. Twist Gaming. Hi. How are you? Speak good stuff. Thanks.
Speak well.
It's been a while. It's been a while. And sing the song.
No.
You're no fun. Zero fun. What happened last episode, Ann?
You guys played a dating game because I called out.
What happened on the last episode of Twitch Plays Middara, Ann?
We made it to the end of the dungeon, and there was a clockwork person there toward the very end and some puppets.
Josh?
We're in the middle of trying to return a library book to a creepy-ass library in the swamp.
That has lightning shooting out of it.
So I think we're almost at the drop-off box.
Yeah. We're almost, yeah.
I don't know why they didn't put it at the front like a normal library.
Oh, because there wasn't an overhang, and it's a swamp. So, you know.
Or is it because it's overdue that we have to pay a fine, too?
Oh, yeah. We probably can't just leave it in the drop box. That makes sense. And the fine is your life. Ha, 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 ha.
How much money do you think this guy's going to give us for returning this?
Oh, probably
this book?
shit. I don't
None of
trust
it.
this guy. And tell people how they roll dice.
So you guys can use either exclamation mark roll in chat when Matt requests a dice roll. Matt, if you would put one up in the chat so that they could see what that request looks like. So this is exclamation mark. Matt did all of the colors.
No, I didn't.
The Middara game uses a set of different colored dice for different purposes, and so Matt will tell you which die color that we're going to use to roll, or whoever's going to roll is going to do that, and then he's going to request that the dice be rolled in the chat. It's going to come up, look just like that. From there, you can use exclamation mark roll chat, type it in if you've never done it before, or if you're joining us from your computer, there should be a plugin that you can download that has a roll button, and you just click the button.
But it's broken right now, so Josh is going to get up and go fix it. Plug it in, plug it in. There's...
And very professionally.
Good job!
Our social media site.
Josh just destroyed the green screen and kicked the table at the same time.
What did it? Classy.
Classy, sassy, with a little bit of assy. No?
No.
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 So we got some stuff. And what did you buy?
So I have like 100 gold. Here's the thing about this game. My biggest complaint about the game is related to the fact that I can't get in whatever. I can't post on Twitter. You're such a weirdo, and I hate you. And now Waterloa. Is the items. Like, you think that the items are going to be better endgame, and they're just not. So I'm kind of blasé over the items, so I didn't buy anything new. However, I did spend my XP to get another skill in the Marshall tree called Promise.
What are you promising?
Which is make a melee. What?
What are you promising?
kick your butt. That's Echo. So it's make an attack at +2 physical damage and +3 armor piercing. And that's for 2 SP. Does that mean I can do it all the time?
Yeah.
Isn't a regular attack 2 SP anyway?
Yeah.
But like your
Blade Works doesn't do
your Blade
that.
Works wouldn't trigger that.
So it's whenever you would spend SP to make an attack. Josh, where are our characters?
In your hand.
Well, I don't appreciate that attitude. So if you could just leave it at the door, thanks.
I already came in.
Ew.
There's no door to leave it at.
Ew. Why did you come in?
A sock.
Can you not? Can you not? Really?
That's like that joke of if you see a sock on my door handle, that means I'm having sex with the other one. Anne, what's the magic word? Is it sock?
Yeah.
Sock it to me, Anne.
No.
I am the board.
What did you do? That's not anywhere near us.
Oh, it's so crooked.
Guys, you're really on a roll today.
Call me butter, 'cause I'm dairy.
Doesn't dairy have casein? I heard that's really good for spicy stuff.
Oh, really? Churning out those spice references, Anne. Anne, blink twice. You're
Hey
being held
now.
against your will to laugh at these jokes, so she's not laughing at them. What are you, from Bewitched?
Yeah, I couldn't wiggle my nose.
All right.
Oh, I've got tokens? What are the tokens?
Intervention tokens?
Intervention.
Oh, man.
Does that mean I still have my haste token?
Intervention.
No, it's the circle tokens you keep.
Circle tokens you keep. My name
Hey,
is Josh, and I
that's
only
cool.
to keep circle tokens. Me, 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 me. All right, so that's us on the board. What's on the board? What's in the box? We've got a blue totem here.
We didn't restore adventures.
We did not.
No.
Oh.
Why are you getting beat up?
No, my Badminton book of baddies is flipped.
What? Oh my god. There's a red totem here. There's a blue objective token here. There is a blue loot here. There is impassable terrain here and here, so the loot is the only passageway through. Actually, there's impassable here, so you can't even get through. I guess you could go through the water.
Yeah.
The water would be your chance. There's a yellow totem here, green totem here. There's the blue exit here, but this entire thing is sealed off by impassable terrain here. So we're probably going to have to go around in a circle. So Twitch, you're Nyx. You're going to be up here. And you're Echo. You're up here. I am Antionette, and I'm here. And then Josh, you're Black Wolf. Ooh-ah. And you're back there. Next, we need to figure out what the initiative order is. And if Anne can stop shoving her face for a second, I'm going to ask her, Anne, who's up first? What?
Brooke,
Huh?
Siri.
It's Echo.
What's on second? Oh, Lord.
Who's up second?
Okay.
Rook.
The Waterloas. Who's up third?
Rook.
The Living Oblations.
You're going to put the overlay up.
Who's up fourth?
Rook.
Antoinette. Who's up fifth?
Rook.
Siri.
Black Wolf. And that means Twitch is dead last. You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. But in Twitch's case, they're just last.
Matt, you want to give us the flavor text for this encounter?
Yeah, it's actually cherry.
Cherry?
Yeah, cherry flavored text. Periodic streams of blue energy blast across the opening to the chamber up ahead. Perhaps the devices causing this could be disabled or even used to your advantage. Deeper within the chamber, you see a living oblation inspecting the doorway. It notices you and pulls out her weapon, beckoning you to try to come at her by saying, "Come at me, bro." That's what the Waterloo said.
Waterloo or the Living Oblation?
Yeah.
Would you like flavor tech that was scratch and sniff?
No, because that would be sent text, not flavor text.
Josh, can you
What about
can
if
you
it
add an
like had
armor
a
to my
flavor if you licked
character?
it?
I don't know if I'd want a rule book that you could lick.
Cards.
End condition, win condition, and adventure ends their turn on the blue exit space. Achievement Zap a Gap. If you kill 5 or more monsters using a trap, read the following hidden text. Guess that means we can kill a monster with the lightning. Special encounter rules. Encounter Esper is the Viscera Aramid. There's a blue objective token, which is an electric energy blast periodically radiates from a stone column around the corner and out of sight. So, if you time it correctly, you could move through it unharmed. Any figure that moves into any space to the north of the blue objective token must make a Perception 10 check. Otherwise, we gonna get electrocuted. And then the red objective token, which isn't
Back
there.
that up. Where are we getting electrocuted with without a perception 10 check?
Anywhere north of the blue objective token. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, so Echo, you're up first. Do something. Go.
Go get electrocuted.
Wait, is this map set up correctly directionally? That doesn't make sense. Which way's north?
Up.
So aren't we already north of it?
And just that line.
Yeah, in that column when you go past it. Like, come on, Ann. Common sense.
You think Anne has that?
No, not at all. As evidenced by her questioning. And her eating of chips on stream.
What's the blue totem?
Butotium?
What?
Mm-hmm.
It's a toadium.
It's a totem. I don't know what it does. This is impassable terrain right below it, so you have to go a couple spaces in before it triggers it.
Oh, okay. So let's move 3 spaces forward. I'm not ending my movement there, but I know that as soon as I hit there, it's going to activate the totem.
1, 2, 3. I think you have to move 1 more space forward or to the left to activate the totem.
Let's move 1 space forward.
All right. Like that?
Yeah.
All right, so blue totem. Josh, where's the Viewmaster?
It's back in the 1980s.
Did you know that the Disney All-Star Sports, I think, or no, Pop Century Resort, there's a secret menu item at the cafeteria that you could only access by using a Viewmaster.
Seriously? That's cute.
Yeah. What?
What's the secret menu item?
Oh, it's like a whole secret menu.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like 5 or 6 different things that you could only get by the Viewmaster. Two blighted guardians emerge from the dorkness. Spawn a blighted guardian on the space this totem occupied, then spawn a blighted guardian on any unoccupied space on the north side of tile UM32. Bloated Guardian. And that means we're going to need a black die to be rolled. And what color is the black die?
Purple.
Boop.
Translucent.
Boop.
Opaque. Iridescent. Opal.
Opal.
Infrared.
Well, that rolling is just really great. Really fixed it up there, Josh.
I mean, Hannibal responded this time.
Keep Roland. King Roland to Lone Star. King Roland to Lone Star. My brother Murray got it for me at a great price.
Oh, I got it on to the thing to do it.
And they rolled a 4 books. So it goes next.
Yep.
Also, let us terrible noises.
All right. And what else are you doing with your life?
Matthew, remind us what happens with the blighted guardian.
If you hit them, they have the potential to poison you. Or or
You have to
disease you.
Okay, so what is disease? You cannot have positive effects.
Or heal.
That's it. And you need to be adjacent for them to poison you?
Yes.
How many points of health do they have?
I don't know. 20.
What's the defense?
13.
That's really high. Can I cry and run away like a baby? Is that an option?
The baby?
I mean, you can go fight the living ablation and not get shocked by the trap, hopefully.
You want to try that again in English?
Huh?
You go play with the trap.
The tarp?
The
It's a tarp.
I feel like both of these things are tarps.
Or you just stay where you are and let them beat you up.
Well, they're going to move if I stay where I am, right?
Yep.
And they're going to come for me?
Maybe.
What do they do? Do they poison? What is their attack when they move to hit?
First, they're going to cast a spell 6 to try and paralyze you. Then, they're going to move and attack you. And poison you. So it's poison if they attack you. It's disease if you attack it.
Poison is you lose half of your health each turn.
Yes, indeedy.
Well, that sucks.
Indeedly doodly neighborhood.
I do not have great conviction, but I have dodges for days.
You don't have very good conviction. Oh, you mean your character. Huh.
I hate you.
Huh.
But they counter with poison. Thank you, baby.
Counter with the raisin?
They counter with
They
disease.
counter with disease.
Raisin in the sun?
Is disease a conviction check, or can I try and dodge it?
Conviction check.
It is a conviction check.
I hate these things so much.
Yep. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, so either way, I'm going to have to make a conviction check, right?
Yep.
So I would rather get disease than get poison, so it's probably in my best interest to try and attack them.
I mean, you're probably not going to kill it, so you're probably going to get both diseased and poisoned.
Well, why would I get poisoned if... Oh, because it'll attack me anyway.
Yep.
Does it only try and paralyze you if it has to move, or does it try and paralyze you regardless?
It only tries to paralyze you if there's no one adjacent to it. So if you're
So
adjacent,
then I should probably...
it just tries to smack you and then poison you.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's my movement? 7. 5, 6, 7. I can't get adjacent to both of them.
Is that a rock in
5,
between
6.
them?
Don't you have a sword that you can tap to make you move diagonally?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Please move me adjacent to both of them,
Both.
and we've attacked the Ocean Cleaver to do that.
Hands
Joshua, I
tanking?
appreciate very much that you sent me this picture. Unfortunately, the resolution is very garbage.
Yeah, you
So
take really
I'm
terrible
really
pictures,
troubled.
FYI. When you send me pictures of stuff, it's typically potato quality. Or out of focus.
It's Facebook.
I know Facebook scales images, but your picture
typically do
taking
it like-
skills are not great. Just throwing that out there.
So I'm going to try and attack the red one first. Oh, that exhaust means I can't reroll my combat die. I'm going to be using Blade Works. Where's my Blade Works? There's Blade Works.
Blade dorks.
Yes,
Attacking
Blade
cherry or
Dorks.
grape?
Grape. Cherry, red.
Sure.
That's an orange and a green die.
Orange, glad.
All right,
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
mad at
banana.
that. That was a 15.
Okay, so
Beat it
you're
by 2.
beating it by 2.
Okay, for each adjacent opponent, your attack gains +1 physical damage.
That's nice.
So that's 4.
I have a star. So we can either do +1 to the roll, or I can't see what it is for the ocean
+2
cleaver
physical
because it's
damage.
behind the-
Which is better.
Which is better. So you're at 6 damage.
The ocean cleaver, the bottom line for the ocean cleaver is cut off.
Oh.
See? You're not great at taking pictures.
You have 2 shields, so it's another 2 damage. You're at 8.
Sorry, is it cherry?
Grape.
Yeah.
8 damage.
No, left. Red. Cherry.
Or cherry.
So how much damage is she doing?
8.
ESPN 8, the Ocho. So that means it
Do
is
I have
down
anything
to
else?
12 health.
And I sent you another picture.
Okay, thank you. I will try using that one.
So, Anne, do you have any SP?
I do. So now I can use. Hold on, sorry. I am
Oh, wait. First,
downloading.
you need to make a Force 13 check.
That's 2 purples, right? My conviction.
Yep.
10.
That means you're diseased. You can no longer have positive status effects or remove damage tokens. Oh, I love that that's what it froze her image on. That's great. I love it.
I don't know. I hit it. Oh, good. I hate you. Do the intervention tokens count as positive status effects?
They do not.
Okay.
What else are you doing?
What are you selling? What are you buying?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so I want to use
Hello!
Promise, my 2 SP for Promise to make my next attack.
What are you
'Cause
promising?
Every day
There we
my
go.
life is through. This I promise
Joshua, this picture,
you.
much better quality. I don't know
Because
what
I took the
difference
picture outside of Facebook and then sent it.
is. Except for when you're so cute. You position the ocean cleaver so that I could see the black bar at the bottom of the card.
That's how I tapped your card.
And you conveniently covered the dice color for the other sword.
Whatever.
So I just get to pick which card. I know. Okay, so we're gonna. You're ridiculous. It's very cute. Okay, we're going to.
Make a promise
yeah.
to the Bloody Guardian.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you attack Cherry again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even going to do the math. It's dead.
Look at how beautiful that roll is.
It's a very good roll. Josh, give me some loot. Stop playing on your phone. Stop on Facebook Marketplace. Stop sending pictures of your dong on Facebook Marketplace.
It's my
I'm
money
hoping
maker.
he's sending pictures of both. Well, I can piece it together.
You can pizza together?
We got 7 gold.
Yeah.
Really? Because I think you could only pizza individually, the way that you eat your toppings.
That's true.
All right.
Speaking of pizza.
That's the end of your turn, Ann?
Yes, because I'm out of SP.
Okay. It's the Bloated Guardian's turn. So first up is Poiple. He's the only Poiple one there. Is there an opponent adjacent? Make 2 attacks against the opponent with the most damage adjacent. All right. So boop boop.
Magic attacks?
No.
Just a regular attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna dodge using my hoodie of deflection.
I'm gonna dodge.
And dip. And duck.
And dive.
I was making a duck noise, Josh. You just farted.
You have a fart and duck.
Ducks don't fart.
How do you know?
I don't think you can fart out of a cloaca.
Stop! So nasty. So nasty.
They rolled a 14.
And what's your defense?
It is 12, 13, 14, 15.
Then it doesn't hit.
Okay, so now I'm going to counter.
Ooh. How are you
with my
countering?
hoodie of deflection.
Ah.
What?
I asked how you were countering.
Oh, with my hoodie of deflection. I rolled a 13, which is not great.
It hits.
I'll take that.
3 damage.
I have 2 shields.
Means it's got 17 health.
And then the +1 physical damage from the Ocean Cleaver.
Yep.
Did you count that too?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
And it's gonna do another attack against you.
Doesn't my attack interrupt it?
It's not a follow-up. It's just make 2 attacks.
Ugh.
If you counter this one, then you'll counter his making poison on you.
Oh, can I use an intervention token on a dodge?
You can.
So then let's use that because I rolled a skull.
What'd you roll now? Well, he rolled.
Yeah.
He rolled a 7, so that was a waste. I hope you feel good about your life choices.
I wouldn't have known.
But you're not getting poisoned, so.
That's good. I rolled a 12.
You can use another intervention token to reroll.
I have to reroll all of them?
Yep.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Should
Yarp.
I?
I don't know. It's your choice. Your intervention token. Not like the person that gives them out is there.
That's fine. I'll do that then.
I'm not going to give her any.
I rolled a 13,
It hits.
and I have a star. So should I do +2 physical damage or +1 to the roll?
Physical damage.
It's just 4 damage.
It's got 13 health. And now it's the Waterlow's turn.
Warlow's not going to do anything.
Is there a figure within SOI with an effect?
No.
Is there more than one opponent adjacent?
No.
Is there an opponent with an SOI?
No.
Can it move and attack an opponent within range 6?
No.
That's it. Now it's Living Ablation's turn. Is there an opponent adjacent and an ally within 6 spaces?
Nope.
Is there an opponent adjacent? Is there an opponent within SOI and the figure has at least 10 damage?
No.
Is there an opponent within SOI and this ability has not been used?
No.
Is there an opponent within SOI?
No.
Is the Encounter Esper on the board?
No.
Activate the listed Encounter Esper. Oh, no, not on the board. Is Encounter Esper not on the board?
It's not on the board.
Spawn the listed Encounter Esper and place it within SOI as close to an opponent as possible. Josh, do you remember what the Encounter Esper is?
Nope. You never saw it.
Viscera. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Don't you lie. With your microphone 8 feet away from your
Aramin.
mouth. See, Anne knew
Happy.
because she paid attention. Thank you, Wan. Sometimes
Wan?
I respect you.
Did you just say
WAN?
WAN?
Wide Area Network? Is that wait. Was that a nerdy fat joke? Because we don't talk.
No, it wasn't. I said thank you, Wan. Like yuan, like the currency. Do you get it?
I ordered Instacart the other day for the first time.
You ordered
And
Instapot?
I used Instacart for the first
Instapot.
time the other day. And I ordered 10 of my energy drinks. And I can only imagine what the person picking up my order must have thought.
That you're a dumb college student. Like, that's it. Like I have to. They probably thought I'm buying I'm buying groceries for this dumb stoner that probably lives in their mom's like guest bedroom going to FAU. They can't even bother to get up off their lazy ass to go pick up popcorn and energy drinks.
It was chips, and like the kids were like, "Oh, mom, if you're gonna order something, can I get snacks?" So it was like popcorn and chips and my energy drinks. It was like no real people food. So nice not to have to haul groceries up several flights of stairs, much less go shop for them. Oh, I used to live on the 3rd story.
You know, it really shows you how people are in different stages of their life. Like, Anne gets Instacart for popcorn and energy drinks, and I get a vegetable delivery box. Who's the responsible one now?
I did not, go out and expose myself to COVID. That's really good. Also, you grow your own vegetables, so you're practically a hippie.
I don't grow my own vegetables.
Peppers.
Those are fruits.
Peppers are a vegetable.
No, they are fruits. How does it feel to be wrong all the time, man? Booyakasha!
It's really rough sometimes. It's really rough sometimes.
All right. It is my turn. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk in your lady humps.
Do you get the ugly veggies?
Yeah,
Because that looked
I do.
interesting. Except I don't cook.
And I got it's Misfit Market, so I get the
Misfit Toys from.
yeah, it's the Island of Misfit Toys.
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the ugly vegetables, but I got what was it? I got disturbingly large Brussels sprouts. Like they were the size of baseballs.
What? How?
It's just big ass Brussels sprouts, and I'm just like, this is weird as shit. I could see why grocery stores don't want this, but they tasted fine.
Do you have to
So
put them in a
Josh
container?
reminded me of something with the Island of Misfit
shredded 'em.
Toys.
What?
I want to do a laser show for Christmas, but they say you're supposed to take a year to plan. So totally off topic, but like after the show, can I pick your brain on how to set that? You guys' brain how to set that up?
No, because you're not going to follow through with it. I'm going to give an Well, first I do what? I'm going to give courage to someone. I'm going to give courage to
Not me, because I can't
Josh.
have it.
I mean Twitch. Twitch is getting courage. I got one here. Then I'm going to give Twitch some intervention tokens too.
Okay.
Is my blood rage ability negated by disease, or is it fine because
It's
it's
fine.
an ability and not a status?
I need
It's an ability.
one heal token, Josh.
Just one heal token?
I already have one.
Why do you need another one?
Because I'm using Mend, which gives me 2 heal tokens.
Oh. I thought
See-
you had, already had.
And
did
see,
you
if I
use
had one,
it? Did you keep it from your last encounter? I think you did. So you get an extra one.
fine.
That's why I was like.
Because 2 is one more than 1. All right, so what am I gonna do with my life? I'm gonna spend 2 SP to give myself haste.
Okay.
I already have it. Actually, I'm gonna give Twitch haste.
Okay.
It's only 1 SP.
I bought the tobacco, so I don't need this anymore.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to spend an SP to move. Move. Go over here. And then I'm going to cast Paralyze on the Viscera Aramid. Okay?
Okay.
Okra?
Okra.
What was that, Josh?
Okra.
Okra?
Okra.
What's its thing?
It's right there.
2 teals. We're going to need 2 teals to be rolled. Josh, I need a die.
What die?
Teal.
It's not that bad, Matthew. You don't need to die.
I felt like it when I was eating that death nut.
You look like it.
Yeah, 7. So that is a 13.
What do you want us to put on your gravestone if you died from that?
What? Where was the clip? That's what's going to go in. We already talked about this. We're going to take that clip and...
Yeah. So 13 is better than 7. So it is paralyzed.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. Dun, 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 dun.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What are you doing with your life, Josh?
I'm trying to see if the living oblation is within 6 spaces of me. It is. Yeah, it's 4 spaces. Okay. I'm gonna attack the Glib and Ablation. I use a red and a green. I'm gonna use Kill the Messenger.
Kill. What?
Debating if I want to use a bounty arrow on this or not.
On which guy?
The Bloody Guardian.
The Bloated Guardian? I don't know.
Sure.
There's probably not going to be more of them.
The card goes away afterwards, so it's just gonna give us 1 extra loot. But the arrows cost me 2 gold, so. I rolled an 8. That's horrible.
Yeah, that was poop, Josh.
I'm gonna use my intervention token.
You got poop mouth. You got poop coming out of your mouth.
That's gross.
Alright, I rolled a 13.
That's enough to hit.
Since I did not move, I get +1 to my attack roll. But I get -1 because I have to attack their man. So that nets zeros. High speed internet. So I get +2.
You have to attack. Wait. Why do you have to? Oh, never mind.
Because yo big ass is in the way.
Mixed up. Because Effie is, and your bases are the same color.
That's not Effie.
I know. Makes me sad too.
Alright, so I get +2 physical damage from Kill the Messenger. I get +2 from my shields. So it's 4 damage. I get. That's it.
How much?
4 damage.
He's got 9 health.
He needs to do a conviction check now.
Why?
Because I can inflict disease
Because
to
Josh
him.
does stuff.
Why? I was just stalling until I could find out what their conviction dice actually were.
Yeah,
At
maybe a
least
9.
you're honest about it.
Who, me? Couldn't be. And
Then
stole
who?
the cookies from the cookie jar.
Ooh, where is this?
Anne's gonna go get cookies now. They rolled a 10.
Alright, they're fine.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to shoot again.
Pew pew! Chugga 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 chugga.
I rolled a
13. 12.
12.
That's not enough.
Anytime you may reroll. Anytime reroll any dice. So 7 is.
Ooh, I roll at 5.
Yeah, just seeing if I want to reroll the 7.
Probably not.
It's like.
What if you roll a 4? That was dookie, Josh.
Yep. That was Dookie.
It sucks to be you.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
And now it is Nyx's turn.
For my next trick.
That's Twitch. I need a token form for their SP. Joshua. So they're gonna have 4 SP because they have haste. Gives them +1 SP. So they would want to move over and just start beating the shit out of stuff, really. Right? Right. So
They just need to move 1 space up and then they can attack both the Blighted Guardian and the Summon. Because they have reach, right?
oh yeah. They can go there. Does it matter which one they attack first?
The other thing's paralyzed, and if they kill it, the other guy's just going to spawn it again. So probably go for the Blighted Guardian because they're not adjacent to it.
Okay, so let's tap False Idol, get their free attack on. And we're going to need them to roll 2 green dice. So, green dice, Joshua, are slightly better than teal dice.
I'm at 1 more damage to the
Bloated Guardian.
Blighted Guardian. My ranged attacks have +1 physical damage. I forgot to add that.
Your what?
My ranged attacks get +1 physical damage.
Ah. So, they rolled a 11, which stinks.
They have an intervention token.
They do. So they would reroll both of them, right?
Yep, both of them.
So no more intervention token. I'll keep it over here for safekeeping, though. But they're going to reroll both of those dice. And what do you think they're going to roll now?
Well, Al, I think that they're going to roll very poorly because this is Josh's setup, and I'm pretty sure he's got his random number generator set to suck. Back to you.
They rolled a 12, which still doesn't hit.
Could Hammerhelm?
On the 5? Is it worth it?
I'd hammer helmet on the 5.
Or you can just attack again.
Let's hammer helmet on the 5. Yo, dog. I heard you like to hammer
And
helmet.
there's setting up for the T on the 5.
And
I'm not even
there's-
sure if that's the right way to phrase any of that.
And it looks like he's got the pitching wedge.
Got a wedgie?
That's a little bit better. So they have
16.
a Josh, what's a 16?
16 is the age of stuff.
On things.
They're beating it by 3.
Yep.
What do their symbols give them?
They have courage, which is +1 for each symbol, and then +3 for the star.
So the star gives them to 6, and then they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Plus hammer
So
helmet.
11, 12.
It's dead. It had 8 health.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
We got 10 loot, and we get an extra card because they used the bounty token. And we got 8 loot.
their ability is when something dies, they get to move up to 3 spaces and make another attack.
They don't have to move.
They don't have to, but it would be beneficial to. 1, 2, 3, because then they can get.
But won't they get a break it? Oh, it's
It's
paralyzed.
paralyzed. So they're going to make another attack now. So 2 Grens. The Viscera Aramid has a whopping 10 defense. The first time each turn that the Viscera Aramid is attacked, dodge with +2 shields, though.
Roll black die.
So we need a black die to be rolled. Josh is anti-moving by default. And they rolled a 14
It's beating by 4.
and 2 shields.
So beating by 2.
Yeah,
Plus 4.
+1.
Plus 1, so 7.
It has 8 health.
Anything else gives it pluses or them pluses or no?
No.
They could swap with it.
They get a free attack now anyways,
Okay.
so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So they're going to get a free attack. So let's have them roll 2 greens
They just need to
because
roll
this is their
Sure.
swallow of... well, Josh, how do you say this?
swallow. Swallow if impungement.
Which is after resolving an attack, every third attack you make costs 0 SP.
Oh, you dead.
that's a noise.
So it's dead. They get to move 3 spaces, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. They activate the red totem, right?
Is that center to center?
No, technically it's not.
Just come at me, bro.
Oh, they should... Wait, they were here, right?
Another one up.
They were here?
Yep.
Oh. That's stupid. I should have left them here. I'll just say that they were there. That's fine. Because then...
Where the other thing was standing.
Was it standing here?
Yes.
I thought it was here.
No.
Oh, okay. So that's fine then. So they're here. And then they can't do anything else. Right?
They can shake their fist angrily at the...
Is there anything that they can do to move? Do they have anything to move?
I have no idea.
So maybe they should have done the swappy. I blame you. Blame you, Josh. It's all your fault. All right, so that's the end of their turn.
Okay.
You should feel bad.
You should feel bad. It's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Okay, yeah, that's it. So it is now... Whose turn, Josh?
It is...
You want to take that one off the initiative track? It's Echo's turn!
Bloody Guardian needs to come off too, Matt.
You're a bloated guardian. Echo.
I bloat your
Echo.
Guardian?
Ew.
Can you? Thank you.
No. Potato?
Is that impassable terrain in front of me?
Yep.
Two
You have to go through
columns ahead of me?
Nick's.
Lame.
Lummy.
I have to go through Nick's, and that column is the perception 10 check for the lightning, right?
Yep.
And my perception is 5. That's not bad. You roll 1 purple die, and
2
that's
purple
what it is?
dice.
Oh, 2 purple die on top of my 5. Okay. But we still don't know what the red...
Find out when you get there.
Is Nick's in the line of sight of that red totem or no?
No, it's center to center, so it's not. She needs to be one more space closer.
I feel like that center to center hits, but okay.
It does not.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You can
6.
get right next to the living ablation.
Do I want to do that? Is there an advantage or disadvantage for being adjacent to the living ablation?
You can attack it.
Anything other than that, Joshua?
You're not standing in the line of the trap.
Great. All right, let's do that, and I hate you. Matthew, can you move Echo right directly in front of the living ablation?
Well, she's first got to stop there because the chop happens and the red totem happens at the same time.
Which one do you want to do first, Dan?
Let's do my perception check first.
Okay.
I passed it.
Okay.
So now let's do the tarp.
So
Or the totem.
By the way, if you wind up adjacent to the blue objective token, you can make a lore 10 check. Red totem. Is the encounter Esper currently on the board?
No.
A Viscera Aramid licks at its bloody scalpel. Spawn the encounter Esper to the east of the space this totem occupied. That's rude. She's back. Raindrops on kittens and snowshoes
Can
on
I
hippos.
get from there, I want you to use my cleaver to go diagonal so that I am by both of them.
Okay.
Where I can't see.
Hate you.
They go next. Here.
Yep.
Yes, please.
And what you gonna do with all that junk?
I am going to use Blade Works. Oh, that's terrible.
Good roll.
Who are you
To attack
attacking?
Effie.
It doesn't matter.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Oh, I'm just from Anne's perspective. I don't know. I'm just rolling. It's fun.
Who are you attacking, Ann?
What's Effie's defense?
10.
But it
So it
rolls
hit.
a
But,
dodge die the first
but it
time.
rolls a dodge die the first time with +2 defense.
But if it rolls a skull, the dodge doesn't work, so...
You're attacking Effie, I'm assuming, Anne?
Yes.
You're gonna do something about that. 2.
I don't have any tokens.
It sucks to be you.
I can't reroll it, too.
It sucks to be you. Has 13 defense.
So you miss.
Okay.
What's her ability with the multiple people?
That's plus damage.
Does it have to do with playing with the dice?
That's how you get the plus damage.
I also have an ability that's a follow up to deal magic damage to an opponent adjacent to your target, equal to the damage dealt with this attack.
Well, you would have
Force
to
9 plus the difference of a hit. I know I have. Shut up.
You probably have to do some damage
using the
too.
sword. Shut up, the both of you. So I don't know if it's smarter to try and hit Effie. Yeah, right? Because I will have a better chance to hit Effie, and then I can deal damage to the living ablation also.
Yes. Especially now that you got its dodge out of the way, so it is going to be significantly easier to hit the second time around.
Oh, they're not adjacent, are they?
Nope.
Nope.
So I have to hit the living ablation, and then I can try and do damage to the water lower.
Or, now that you wasted your first attack on the Viscera Aramid, maybe you should just continue to attack that so you could actually maybe do damage to it. Maybe kill it. Because you're not going to kill the living ablation. You might kill the Viscera Aramid. It goes next. It might just beat the shit out of you.
I can counter and hit that. I'm not worried about that. But if I can hit
Famous
the living
last words.
ablation, then I can do damage to both the bat and the water lower.
Okay, so attack it.
Have fun.
You promising?
Yeah.
You given
I
the
rolled
living
a
ablation
10.
promise ring?
Yeah. It's going to put it in its hope chest.
It doesn't matter. I didn't.
You rolled the same thing again?
Yeah.
Set phasers to suck. That's the end of your turn?
That's correct.
You want to hear the funny thing, Ann? If you would have attacked the Viscera Aramid, you would have hit it because it only has 10 defense. Anyways, so they're going to go up first. Let's see. Is there a figure with an effect within Sphere of Influence?
Anne has disease.
Remove a negative effect from an ally, otherwise remove a positive effect from an opponent.
Twitch is the SOS, so it would remove one of their effects.
I would say they would want to keep courage.
They get rid of courage because you hand out courage like candy.
That's what I meant. Get rid of courage, not
Yeah.
keep haste. I said it wrong. Okay. Is there an ally within SOI without barrier?
Yes.
An ally within SOI gains barrier. Which one?
I would assume they live in Oblation.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
Yes.
Make an attack against the opponent with the lowest armor value.
And you're going to duck, dip, and dodge? Josh is constantly getting barrier.
You look more like a bear. It's a good dodge there, Ann.
Just dodge one of her face.
Her greasy pizza face?
Oh! Wait. Back that all up. I want to use... Oh, back that all up.
What do you want to use?
I didn't use my friend of...
No one can attack right now.
I should have... Why? Oh,
because
you're
no
not...
one's in range.
Never mind. Go ahead.
They rolled a 14. And what's your defense?
14, 15.
15. How's it 15?
You rolled a skull.
Hold on.
Cheater.
Yeah, it was. No, it's...
13.
Where did I get...
I have 12 here.
I also have +3 from the Lonely Mountain.
Yeah, 9 plus 3 is 12.
12. Yeah, it's 12.
So does that mean that she should have gotten hit
No,
by...
the other one, she actually rolled
Okay.
shields and stuff. She was
I
So
rolled
it's
for the
beating her
dodge.
by 2. Each book and shield are 1 damage each. So that's 8 damage.
each book and shield, each individual one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 8 damage.
It's magic damage or it's physical damage?
Physical. Books are magic, shields are physical. So
Okay.
3
So
magic,
what's the shield?
3 magic, and
Yeah.
5 physical.
So I have 1 armor, exhaust the Lonely Mountain, that's 2 armor,
I get physical.
and I have passive for the too many belts.
So you reduce it another
Gets rid of the
2.
rest of that, so it's just the magical
So you take
magic damage.
4 damage.
Why 4? If it's 3 magic damage?
You had 2 armor and you reduced it by 2 and it was 5 physical damage. So yeah, you still get 1 physical damage in.
Trying so hard.
To cheat.
Cheat.
And then it's going to give the Living Ablation a dodge token. Okay, cool. So
And
now,
do you want to counter?
can I have a dodge token?
I took damage.
You have your sword.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Oh.
Let's suck at it. Oh, yeah!
It's dead.
Okay, so I don't need the dodge token.
Joshua! That was so smart.
Joshua, what's wrong with you?
So now I can do magic damage. That was against the Living Ablation, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so now we're going to do the magic damage. Well, okay. Is the Living Ablation actually dead?
Yes.
no.
Not the. That was against the summon. And
The summon is what hit me?
yes.
That's terrible. Okay, it's dead. Look at that.
All right. Now it's the Waterlow's turn. La 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 la. Is there a figure with an SOI with an effect?
Yes.
Remove a
Yes.
negative effect from an ally or a positive effect from an opponent.
Twitch is losing their haste.
That's poop. Is there more than one opponent adjacent?
No.
Is there an opponent with an SOI?
Yes.
Cast a spell 6.
Targeting.
The opponent with the lowest conviction value.
And roll 2 purple dice.
Its casting is really shitty, so you'll probably be fine.
My conviction is garbage.
And rolled an 8.
Ah. So she's going to get hit. Oh! So it rolled a 13.
Yep.
It's beating her by 5.
Yep.
So it's going to do 5 plus 2 magic damage.
7 magic damage. And at 2 health. And guess what? You got your abilities activated now.
Yeah, there's
It's
that.
It's now the Living Ablation's turn. Is there an opponent adjacent and an ally within 6 spaces?
Yes.
Swap places with the farthest ally within 6 spaces.
Okay.
Does it provoke a break attack?
No, it just swaps. It's not a move.
Is there an opponent with an SOI? This figure has at least 10 damage.
Whoa. Can the Living Ablation swap locations with a water loa if a water loa can't leave water?
It can't leave water on its own accord, but the Living Ablation says, you're going to go in there for me. Okay, thanks, bye. Is there an opponent with an SOI? This figure has 10 damage, and the ability has not been used this encounter.
No.
Is there an opponent with an SOI, and this ability has not been used this encounter?
Yes.
Use the Exalted Esper, Minos the Contractor, against the opponent with the most damage with an SOI.
That's where I dies.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey,
You said if the opponent has
hey.
10 damage?
If she has 10 damage.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Which one? Oh, Minos?
Minos the Contractor. It doesn't help if you read it, Josh. People on the screen want to see it. Are you a fucking idiot? You just ninja starred that into the board and destroyed the board.
Yep.
You could fix it now. Here you go.
I know what.
What?
Where's the blue objective gonna go? Where did that go?
You said you knew.
No, where's the token is what I'm asking. I know where it goes. I just didn't know where the token went. Oh, it's right here.
An opponent with an SOI has dealt their 2 best conviction. And this is good for you. You get your 2 best conviction die in magic damage.
So she dies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Yes, I'm done.
You can't roll lower than a 2, so you did.
Nah.
Did you hear me argue that point, Joshua?
Nah.
Do you need your hearing checked as well as you're speaking?
Maybe.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, you dead.
Then did they live in Ablation's turn?
That is the end of the Living Ablation's turn.
Okay.
It's now my turn. My turn.
Maga.
Boop, 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 boop. What's my movement?
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to block them. I'm going to go behind them. They get courage.
Okay.
They get... I have it here. They also get haste. They don't need haste yet. They get an intervention token. I'm going to give myself haste. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have had one more SP. Because Twitch had courage when they dealt damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, am I doing anything with my last SP? Is the Living Ablation in my line of sight?
Yes.
How much health does it have? 20 health. I'm going to cast Corrosive Ideal against it. And I got my teal die. I whip my hair back and forth. Rolled a 7. That is a 13. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
Roll a 10.
So it's poisoned.
Okay.
Just because I figure Twitch might not kill it, I need a poison token. And so that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
It is now Black Wolf. You're really far away, Josh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it though? Idito? Idito, Josh?
I have 10 movement, Matt.
Meh. Meh.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon! Look at Anne eating the toppings off of her pizza. Like a savage. It's just so wrong.
Do I have to do a perception check for every space I move in that area, or just the
No, just the first space.
first space?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run in, and I gotta do perception check.
Yes. Did you make it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I'm gonna
9,
go down one.
10.
Oh, no, I want to go.
Here?
Yeah, I wanna trigger the thingy.
Of course you want to trigger your thingy. I don't know.
Is it an activation to do it?
Yeah, I don't know where the viewfinder is.
You had it, Matthew.
Yeah, but I lost it when you threw stuff. Because you were very
Is it
aggressive.
under the Live in Ablation card?
I don't know. I don't think so. No. Where'd you put it? Threw it on the floor. Very rude, Joshua. Very, very rude.
And just staring into the void.
Lore 10 check.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
What did you roll?
2 1s.
Oh, snake eyes. Not really great. You're not Rook this time, so your lore is not like auto pass.
My lore's a 4. It's not bad, but I rolled a 5, so it's only a 9. So I did not hit it.
You didn't pull the lever.
I didn't pull it?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, and now I'm gonna attack the water loa.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
This is how you get copyright infringement.
No, it's not.
That's the wrong dice.
You're wrong.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I rolled a 12, Matthew. Does that hit?
I don't know. What are you attacking?
The water loa.
Yeah, it hits.
What's
Got
its-
9 defense.
But my symbols don't mean anything, right?
Correct, Mundo, senorita.
So I'm beating it by 3,
Yield.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much health does it have?
12.
Do it. 8 damage.
4 health left.
It needs to do a conviction check.
It can't be copyright infringement because it's not the lyrics. It's parody.
Okay, weirdo.
Protected by parody law. Jimmy Buffett's also protected by parody law. Because he's a parrot head.
Cheeseburger and toast.
Cheeseburger.
I'm not a Jimmy Buffett fan.
Yeah, I'm not either. I really don't like Jimmy Buffett.
Alright, so it is now diseased.
Is it a social disease?
Yep.
Josh, you know what a social disease
It
is?
needs to do another conviction check.
Do you know what a social disease is, Josh?
You?
No. Joshua.
It needs to beat a 12.
What if it does?
If it does beat a 12, then I don't paralyze it.
What if it doesn't?
I paralyze it.
What if it's a 10?
I paralyze it.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
It's Twitch's turn. They're probably going to move here. They're at maximum healthage. So let's have them move just like all the way up, right? Nothing can stop them. They're all
I
the
need
way
to do
up.
a perception check, though.
They do. They need to do a perception check.
What's their perception?
I have no idea. 4. Everything. They were just weak. They've got really good everything except perception. Oh, my perception's fucking great. I got 6. 6 is good. Low.
6 is pretty good. Mine was 4, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
They rolled a 9.
Goodbye, video.
Yeah, they're fine.
Hello, video.
So they're gonna attack because they can.
Who's he attacking?
They're false idling. Might as well attack the Loa first, right?
Sure.
Because then they get a free attack, which they can follow up with another free attack. I'm assuming that they're gonna kill it
Yeah.
because it has 4 health. I mean, their courage doesn't mean shit, but they get +1 from Homer Helm. Homer Helm.
Homer Helm.
Homer Helm. Go! They rolled a...
14.
Is that
15.
a 14?
15.
15.
It's dead.
Water Loa has 9 defense, so it's dead. Josh, kill it. Give me some loot.
We got non-gold.
Non?
Non.
Like the bread?
Yep.
All right, so let's have them start moving a little bit downstream, no? Or no, they can't.
They can just attack it from where they're at.
Yeah, they can just attack from where they're at. So they're not going to move, but they're going to do the free attack. So we're going to roll 2 more greens. Loa. La 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 loa. What do you think they're going to roll, Josh?
14.
It's bad. It's an 11.
Intervention token?
Yeah, I think that's a good candidate for an intervention token. Because both rolls are duty.
Like your face?
No, your face is duty. Anne makes duty in her onesies.
Because she doesn't know how to
You're
get them
such a
off.
dumb individual.
She's too lazy to take them off, so she just poops in them. And then, like,
Does she wear Depends or just...
No, just poops in them. She duct tapes the legs closed, though, so it just accumulates in, like, the ankle part.
They're all a 9,
That's
Matthew.
even better. Ow, ow, I hit my funny bone. Ow.
Should they hammer helm?
No, because they just get another free attack now anyway,
Okay.
so let's just have them do their free attack.
Stop crying, Matthew.
It hurts. It hurts so bad. Come on, baby, make it hurt so bad. What are they going to roll here, Joshua?
Hopefully not another poopy roll.
Poopy roll.
15.
It's 96, Josh. 15, beating it by 2.
Okay. Hammer helm's +1.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4 symbols.
yeah,
7. Stars 3.
yeah.
It's 10.
Has 2 armor.
8.
8 damage. It's got 12 health left. All right, so then they're going to spend 1 SP to do a quick blow.
Quick blow.
Josh, do you like quick blows?
How do you? Go ahead. How are you going to answer that? There's the laugh.
You don't? Is that because you only like slow blows?
Yep. Rolled a 15.
15.
Beat him by 2.
Yep.
+1 plus... They're at 8.
-2.
-2. So 6 damage.
It has 6 health left. All right.
Now they do a normal attack?
Yeah, they're going to have to spend 2 SP on a normal attack.
Okay.
Okay. Cardi, Josh.
And then the next attack's free.
Yes. Okay.
And then they can quick load after that if they need to.
What are you, a bird?
It's a pigeon. They rolled a 12.
12. That's
But this is a good hammer helm opportunity. Because
Roll 4.
the 8's pretty good, but the 4 is not very good. Right, Josh?
Yep. It's a 15.
It's a 15 again.
It's beaten by 2. Plus 1. Plus 8. Another 6 damage. Just enough to kill it.
It dead! Josh, tell them what they've won.
They've won a brand new
Toyota Camry!
7 gold.
That's not a Toyota Camry.
Maybe that's enough to buy a Toyota.
All right, it can move them 3 spaces now. Moving 3 spaces, Josh.
I mean, I guess it depends on how big the unit of gold is, right? Like,
You
how
said
much is
unit.
a gold?
All right, they activate the green tote yum.
Tote yum time. When I say tote, you say yum.
Tote yum.
No.
I didn't say either.
Joshua, you can't follow instructions.
Nope.
He very
And
clearly
froze
laid
again.
it out.
Look at that.
I think she's taking a poop. That's Ant's poop
Why
face.
is my face stuck?
Because you keep making stupid faces, it sticks that way. Water mixes
You
with
know
thick
what they
mud
say.
as it runs down the length of Anne's pants as she poops in them.
I'm gonna die.
Can you imagine if she tapes the bottom of her pants and then she just poops in them? She's got like little poop sacks at the bottom of her ankles.
So it's like ferreting, but with poop.
You're so
What?
stupid.
You ever heard of ferreting?
No.
So ferreting is when you put ferrets in your pants and then you tape up the bottom and you let them run around. It's a sport in somewhere.
Why is that a sport?
It's not. It's not a sport.
Why is that a sport?
Oh
It's not.
no!
What part of that is sporting?
I think they featured it on The Simpsons once.
That doesn't make it a sport.
But it is a sport. I'm just saying they also featured it on The Simpsons once.
What if you shit when the ferrets are in there?
I want to Google. You don't poop in your pants, period, Matthew. What?
I mean, I don't, but you do.
Eventuality,
You
you're
do.
I had ferrets in my pants. I'll be fine until I have shit.
Why are you shitting in your ferret pants, Ann? She's ferreting away the shit for later.
What is your biggest concern about having ferrets in your pants? What do I do with my shit?
How do you shit when you have ferrets in your pants, Josh? I figure if anyone would know, it would be you. You or Gil, one of the two of you. I don't know.
Oh my god.
And what's the preferred tape for keeping this shit in your pants?
Duct tape, obviously. You're so stupid.
Between you and the end of the hall, you see a doormat, metal pylon, dormant, metal pylon protruding from the water. Place a yellow objective token on the water terrain space on the north side of tile UM30.
A doorman named Matt.
Are you
I'm so
Googling
scared.
shitting your pants, Joshua?
No. I need the token.
The Tokyum?
Tote yum. Where's it go?
Yeah. I already said it. You just weren't paying attention.
Joshua,
It's called
ferreting
legging.
is the activity
Ferreting
of hunting
legging.
with ferrets, typically for rabbits.
No,
You're
look up
so
ferreted
stupid.
legging. I had it wrong. It's ferret legging.
Oh my god. This is not a real thing. This is a news title from the New York Post. I hate you. inside the sport of putting vicious ferrets in your pants?
Why is that a sport?
It's an endurance test, Matt.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The picture that they have when you open up this article is gonna make me cry.
Is it gonna make you crap?
Cry. Where's this going?
It might.
Place a yellow objective token on the water terrain space on the north side of tile UM30.
So this space here.
At the end of the hall, the water forms into a familiar shape. Beneath it, something lurks, sending ripples across the surface. Spawn 1 water loa on the water terrain space on or adjacent to this totem. Then spawn 3 merkhounds on or adjacent to this totem. Merkhound. And why do you shit your pants? What's
Because I'm old, and that's what happens when you're old.
Why do you want to keep it in your pants, though? I don't get it.
Would you, because it's a part of me and I have abandonment issues, would you please open the link that I just sent you? I just want you to load the picture.
So after Anne. So it's actually gonna go here. And then that goes there. Okay.
Whoa. Hey Google, what kind of tape is best for keeping the poop in your pants?
My apologies. I don't understand.
I see it, Josh. I don't get it. All right. What's going on?
Stuff spawned. It's the end of Twitch's turn. Merkhounds go.
What was the yellow objective token for?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Doesn't say. Just says yellow objective.
Oh, it's a metal pylon protruding from the water.
Oh, so I get to flip the lever, and I'm gonna shock Twitch.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they could probably just get out of the water.
Well, they could. They actually did one space in, so they could just step back out.
Yeah.
Instead of staying where they were.
Slide to the left. Cha-cha, real smooth. All right. It's now the Merkhound's turn.
Yeah, Merkhounds.
You didn't give me the thing.
I did.
Can it move and attack multiple opponents?
No.
Can it move and attack an opponent adjacent to another Merkhound?
No.
Can it move and attack an opponent?
What's their movement?
6.
Orange can.
All right. So orange is going to move adjacent. And then it's going to attack. It's attacking Tuyach. Joshua.
Yep.
Joshua.
They got a dodge?
Yeah, they're going
And
to
a
dodge.
duck?
They got a dodge build. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and doge. Oh, wait. They actually get a count. They get a opportunity attack first. Break attack.
Oh.
So
They can only attack if they're adjacent to it, though. So I don't think they get a break attack for it because they have to be adjacent to attack it. Hello, no muscles.
well, either way, they dodged with their hoodie of deflection, which is going to let them counter it. Now they're adjacent anyways.
Okay.
So, Josh, what's the Merkhound's defense?
You have the card.
I know, I'm just asking you.
How old do you think the champion is of Ferret Legging?
69.
Close. 72.
Was he 69 when he set the record?
Ooh, that was a hit.
They beat the shit out of it right there. So
It's a 17.
17. They have 13 defense.
So beat him by 4.
Yeah.
Plus 3 for the star, right?
Yeah.
Plus 1 for Hammer Helm. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6, so that's 14.
It's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
This article was written in 1983, Joshua, which means he was 72 and 83.
So I wonder if he's still alive. We
Oh
have
my
7 gold.
God!
Joshua, he'd
But he
be
started-
over 100.
Guess how old he was when he started the game sport?
69.
Yes, he was.
Was he really? You're 69 years old. What are you going to do? I'm going to shove animals down my pants. What kind of animals? Aggressive ones.
Cat snakes.
Did we tell you, by the way, I'm here to roll dice and do push-ups, and I'm all out of push-ups. Did I tell you guys that the last time we were in Las Vegas, we got an Uber, and we asked the guy if he had any interesting stories, and he said that an 80-something-year-old couple, they might have been older,
Yeah.
that they were celebrating their 69th wedding anniversary, and they decided to get a hooker together.
I mean, you only live once, right? It's a really odd time to decide to do it, though.
Look at what her face froze.
I mean, I guess.
Its faces are freeze at the best moments.
It's because she makes a lot of stupid faces.
My face anywhere.
No, just leave it there. All right, so that's that.
What are you doing, Matt?
It's my turn, isn't it?
Yep.
I get 4S Pizzle. Josh, you get courage.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Um,
Do you want to go and hit the lever?
wrong lever, Kronk. Josh, you get an intervention token.
Thank you.
Sure. I'll go and pull the lever. Lever 2000. I need to make was it agility check?
No, a lore check.
No. First, I need to...
Oh, you need to do a perception check first.
Perception check. Perception. I rolled a 6. I have 6. That's fine. I'm going to do a lore check now. My lore is terrible, by the way.
What's your lore?
2.
You don't know shit.
I rolled an 8.
All right, so it worked. Succeeded.
I learned just enough. Just enough. Wait, what was I pulling?
The lever.
Which lever?
The blue objective.
Blue objective token.
Matt, there's no jock straps, or underpants allowed
Oh.
in your pants.
I just disable the thing. That's all it does, is it disables it,
Oh, so the trap doesn't go off anymore?
I guess.
Okay.
Um,
Do you
whatever.
wanna check the loot.
Yeah, I'll check the
Jen?
loot. Josh, what's in the loot?
I don't know. It's in blue loot.
The small box contains an unexpectedly large amount of gold. Gain 60 gold. As you lift the gold out of the box, a small contraption begins to whir, and the wall behind the lid slides open. Place a long passage token directly south of the space this loot occupies, covering the obstructing terrain and creating 2 new spaces.
Nude spaces?
2 nude spaces. So, Josh, we need a tunnel.
You have the tunnel pieces.
I need a tunnel, that's what I need. Did you record our 60 gold?
Yes, I did.
Put the tunnel! Yeah, boy. And I can't move now, right?
Nope.
Alright, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the water lowest turn.
La 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 la. Is there a figure within SOI with an effect?
No.
Is there more than one opponent adjacent?
No.
Is there an opponent within SOI?
No.
Can it move and attack an opponent within range 6?
What's its movement?
6.
Yes. They get a break attack, though.
Okay. Twitch has the break attack?
Yeah.
Twitch!
Has to get adjacent to them because it's line of sight.
Twatch. Are they a Twatch, Josh?
A twatch.
It's an 11.
It hits.
Does. They only have 9 defense, so it does 3 damage.
Okay.
Better than 0 damage.
Yep.
It's got 9 health. And it's going to attack. And it rolls a whopping 2 purple dice.
And they're going to dodge.
They are. With their hoodie of erections.
No.
Erect nipples. Is it
No.
bat nipples?
It's bat nipples. I have bat nipples, Greg.
Guys,
Can you milk me?
you look me?
What if he did? Like, what if that was how the movie went after that?
It rolled a 5. They're gonna counter. Oh, they do plus 1 more damage because of Hammer Helm. I forgot to include that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did include it. Okay.
Because they beat it by 2.
Okay, that wasn't.
Plus
I didn't
1
count.
for Hammerhelm
Okay.
is 3.
Okay. Okay.
Very aggressive.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he's probably dead. 5 damage.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's 3 health left.
And the Waterlow's turn?
Yeah.
Black Wolf turn?
Black Wolf.
No.
I'm gonna run into the hall and activate the yellow totem.
Yum. Yummy, yummy. In my bummy.
You're bummy.
What?
A small satchel shits on the ground. Place the green loot token on the southwest corner of tile UM30. Josh, you get some satchel shit.
Are you trying to tell us something? Like, you gotta go? You gotta quote 10 and you just don't know how to broach the conversation?
Quote 10 is pee. I'm not talking about pee. I'm not talking about poop. I don't have to poop.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
However, what really grabs your attention is the ominous lever that protrudes from the rough cut in the rock wall. Perhaps it controls another one of those magical mechanisms. You glance around and see more small pylons around you. Place a red objective token on the unoccupied space to the north of this totem. What did I say?
Red. Objective. Okay.
Then, place the green objective token on the unoccupied space to the south of this totem. Lastly, place the orange objective token 2 spaces to the north of the blue exit. An adventurer to the red objective may make an encounter action to pull this lever and read the hidden text for the red objective. Your concentration is pulled away from the lever as movement near the exit catches your eye. Spawn 3 fragors to the north of the blue exit.
And 3 fragors?
Yes. I need a dollar.
You blacked out. Have you rolled?
Her. So, Josh, if you pull that red lever, I'm betting you're going to start electrocuting everything.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
And if you do
Wonder
kill...
where I heard that happen before.
5 things.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to do that. Just saying. IJS. Irritable Josh syndrome. 1 shield.
Alright, so after Twitch.
Tweage.
Okay. And then I'm going to end my turn on the red objective.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pull it.
Pull it!
Pull the pull. Do I have to roll?
Make a lore 10 check.
Can I have the purple dice, please, Matt? I pass it.
How do you know? What are your numbers? Do you
I
know
rolled an
your
8
numbers?
and I have 4 lore.
You notice a small safety latch hidden behind the mechanism. After releasing it, you pull the lever. It isn't easy and requires you to put most of your body weight into it. As it clicks into place, a huge explosion of energy shoots through the cavern. All figures adjacent to the green and orange objectives take a purple die of magic damage. Liquid seems to conduct the energy especially well. All figures in water and muck take 2 purple die of magic damage. To the west, the energy blast scatters debris. Discard all obstructing terrain tokens adjacent to the orange objective and place a red loot token to the north of the spaces the obstructing token occupied.
Alright, we need to roll a shit ton of purple dice.
So 3 purple dice for the 3 fragors, right?
And then another 6 for the stuff in the water.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to go Fragor,
So take those rocks away and you put the loot.
then Merkhound, and then
Water.
Loa.
Yeah.
So these go away. and then loot goes to the north of it. Red loot. Is it going to go off the screen?
Yeah. Use what we got.
Okay. So 2 for grape.
Yep.
So many.
All right. What's the Fragor's stuff?
They have 6 health.
All right. So I said 2, so it's at 4 health.
Yep. Orange is dead.
Are you glad I didn't say banana?
Orange is dead.
Red is at 5 health.
Okay. First up is Merchound Purple.
Gets 2 damage.
I'm sorry, Merchound Red. Only takes 2 damage?
Yep.
Ugh.
Roll 2 ones.
All right. And this ignores armor because it's magic
Yeah, it's
damage.
magic.
So it's at 10 health. And then purple
It's going to take 9 damage.
is at 3 health.
And the Waterloo is going to get 2 plus another purple.
It's dead. It only
Okay.
has 3 health. All right.
Right.
So killed the Waterloa. We get loot. The lever resets and you could pull it again immediately.
All right. I'll pull it again. I need to...
No, you don't need to roll again.
I don't need to roll again?
Because you know that the safety switch is there.
Okay. So do we need to kill them all in just one pull or just with the traps? Okay.
All right, so first up is the Fragor.
So the Grape Fragor.
Grape Fragor's dead.
Okay. 1 more damage to the other one.
So he has 4 health.
3 damage to the red. 3 damage to both.
So
Mercounts.
red has 7 health. Grape is dead.
Okay.
Do you have any more SP, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have plenty of SP.
Oh, so I start one to move. I have one. This is my last SP.
All right. So we need 3 to be rolled.
Yep.
So
And
first
we got
one,
a loot for the grape. We got 8 gold.
8 gold. So
Gonna
first
buy lots of stuff with that 8 gold.
first one is for Fragor,
Fragor.
and second is for Merchound. If you kill either one of them, it triggers
Okay.
because it's 5, and we killed 4 already. So the Fragor takes 2, so he's at 2 health.
Okay.
Merchound takes how much?
8.
He's dead.
Okay. So we get another loot.
Yeah.
Got 12 gold from that one.
Zap-a-gap. Fried monsters taste better. Each party member gains 4 XP.
Including dead party members?
No, it says except Anne.
That seems right.
Because she didn't pull her weight.
I hate you.
All right.
Dead weight. All
That's the end of my turn.
right.
It's Twitch's turn.
Twiach's turn.
Mm-hmm.
They can go down the hallway. Right? They're at max now.
Okay.
So what's their movement?
1, 2, 7.
7, 8, 9. Okay, and then they can spend 1 to open.
Yeah. Or they can move and attack the thingy. 2 more spaces, and then they can attack the Fragor.
Oh. So you mean like go there,
Yeah.
and then they have their attacks too. Okay, so let's open the thing up first.
Okay.
So green loot. Inside the satchel, you find 40 gold.
Okay.
You also hear something behind you. Spawn 3 cavesicles and 1 gatekeeper with 1 poppet on any unoccupied space on the east side of tile UM32. And then they're going to attack this homie with their free attack.
So where are these guys going?
I don't know. I said it. Didn't listen. East side of tile UM32.
So in the water?
Yeah. Josh is going to pull that lever.
Sure.
Or in the muck. It would be in the muck, which is fine also. So the cavesicles go next. The gatekeeper goes 2 shields. They rolled a 12. The Fragor's defense is 11, so it's dead. It drops a butt bomb. We get loot. One space further back. Yeah. And then that goes away. And then they can move 3 spaces, so I'm going to have them go...
They get activated paralyzes them now. It's better than...
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Paralyze.
Okay.
Okay. So then it's the Fragor's turn.
Fragor's dead. It's the Cavesicle's turn.
Cavesicle's turn. Too bad you can't just, like...
We got 12 gold.
They rolled... The gatekeeper rolled 2 shields, so
Fragor is still on the board. So the Fragor is after the
Oh,
Cavesicles.
okay.
And now they came off the board, so...
Okay.
So here we go.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
No.
Is it an opponent range 4? Can it move
No.
and attack an opponent with range 4?
Yes.
Movement 6.
Yes.
So they're going to gang up on me now.
Yep.
All right, so do that.
Who's first? Cherry?
Cherries first. How many are an SOI when it gets to
1,
me?
2, 3, 4. 2 of them are.
All right, so he's going to roll 2 orange dice. I'll dodge. Black die. One shield.
I don't feel like getting the poppet token, so I'm just going to use this creepy tentacle as a poppet.
Your creepy testicle?
Tentacle.
Rolled a 9.
So it misses?
Yeah, missed.
Okay.
Next one's going to go. Grape.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. And then orange is going to go immediately after.
Yep.
I'm rolling for it, so just move it into place. I need a dollar. That's what I need.
So if we kill everything else on the board, we get the last 2 loot cards. And we've collected them all.
We get all the loot? Oh.
There's only 2 cards left.
Oh, really? Really good rolls.
Yeah.
A 15. What's my defense?
Have you at a 12?
Okay.
With 1 armor? Is that correct?
Sounds right. 9, 10, 11, 12. With 1 armor. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So what's it doing to me? 1 damage for each shield it rolls.
1 damage for each shield.
Yeah.
So it rolled a 15, so it's beating you by 3. Plus 2, that's 5. Minus 1, so 4 damage they're both doing.
Okay. How much health do I have? 10?
10, so
All
you're
right.
2.
That's fine. Whatevs. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's melee attacks. Never mind. Okay, that is the end of Cavesicle's turn. Gatekeeper's turn. Gatekeeper, make me a gate. Poppets move first.
Don't give me a puppet.
How many spaces?
2. Is there an opponent adjacent? Is there an opponent that shares a space with a poppet? Can it move and put an opponent within SOI movement 6?
Is there impassable terrain next to me, or no?
Yes.
Okay. So it can't see me.
Yes.
Is this is impossible or no?
No. Is their
It can
movement
move.
impeded by the water?
Yes, by the water, but they can walk through the muck fine.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which doesn't give you center to center, does it?
If they're standing
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah, it does.
They're right next to me.
All right. Cast a spell 6 against you.
Okay.
You're getting spell 6ified.
I rolled a 6.
It's
What's it do to me?
gray die of magic damage.
Ooh. That's not nice, Matt.
It's not.
That's nasty. Isn't that the top? I mean, blue.
That was
No,
its spell roll.
Those aren't alphabetical. Aren't gray and blue are the top tier die, right?
Didn't I request 2 dice?
Oh.
Yeah, it is a top tier die. All right, so let's see what happens to you.
I mean, I'm at 12 health, so I don't think it can kill me.
No, can't kill you.
But hurt.
It hurt. Yeah, 9.
I'm gonna have them re-roll it. With my forebode.
Foreboding?
Foreboding.
Forbooten. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Butt. Das Butt. How about a 6?
That's much better. Oh, wrong one.
And that's the end of the gatekeeper's turn.
All right.
It's my turn.
Kill some capsicles.
I don't know. What am I going to do with my life?
Smack them.
I don't really hit that hard.
They're capsicles, Matthew.
I still don't really hit that hard.
It's interesting in this campaign, or in this game, to see you play a support character, Matt. It's very different for you.
Who asked you?
Everybody, they ask me all the time.
All right.
It's a tough responsibility.
I'm going to give myself courage, Josh.
Okay.
And an intervention token.
Okay.
And I'm going to move here. One, I'll go here, I guess. I can't really hit, like... Where was I? I was here?
Yeah. You could gore shot them.
Yeah, that's what I don't do. All right, I'm going to heal myself 6 first. Then I'm going to gore shot. What's their their conviction is hot garbage.
Not just garbage, it's hot garbage.
Yeah. So my highest level is a 2 on the Cror. Cror.
You have a twitch roll for you?
Oh, oops. Yes. I rolled a 3.
Can't take it back, Matt.
I know. I still beat him.
Yep.
So that's fine. I do 4 damage. It's 2 plus 2, right? Yeah.
What's your highest level?
2.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to tap my book so I heal 1 so I don't get any damage from the first one.
Okay.
Second one, I rolled an 11. It's the highest on a purple.
7.
Is it a 7? 7-11. 7-11. 7-11.
Rolled a 5. And 5.
It's dead.
Okay. Which one were you
That
killing?
was orange. Now I'm going to attack Grape. Are you just destroying the entire map, Josh?
Yeah, I don't care.
I take a damage too.
I thought you only had to do 2 more damage to it. How much health do they have?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good point, poopy butt. Rolled a 13. Ooh, they rolled a 14. I'm going to spend my forebode, and I'm going to make them re-roll their conviction roll.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to tap my MP3 player
Okay.
and make them re-roll their conviction roll. I don't care.
What anybody says.
So you take 4 damage.
Yep, I'm going to cast it again.
So you take a damage.
Another 3. That was poopy. Pooper! That was lots of pooper. Pooper very much.
Do you gain your SP for attacking with your courage?
Guess I do.
They rolled a 6.
All right.
Oh, it's dead.
Yep. Attacking red. Roll a 12.
And then you're out of SP.
Yeah, I'm going to flip my cigar box, though.
Oh.
Gain 2 SP. Rolled a 6, so that's fine. Take 1 more damage.
Okay.
Boo 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 doo boo doo boo doo 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 doo. 11. 11.
11.
11.
Roll a 9.
It's dead. I have 1 more SP. I'm going to move into the abyss.
We got 9 gold.
There's nothing else on the board, is there?
Just the gatekeeper.
Oh, the gatekeeper. I'll move in because I can tank their conviction stuff a little bit more.
Okay. Do you want to move next to them? You just want to move in?
Yeah, I'll move next to him. That's fine. So now it's Black Wolf's turn.
Black Wolf.
Well, I don't want to get in your way. Can you shoot him from there?
Yeah, I can shoot
Okay.
from there. Then I could actually technically pull the lever.
Not in the water, though, is it?
No, it's just next to the green one.
It's only a purple die.
Yeah, I'll shoot it. I get 2 shots.
2 shots of
Do they have
rum.
any armor?
1 armor, I believe. 2 armor. 2 armor.
2 armor?
2 armor.
You're to what?
I'm gonna use a magic arrow.
Magic
Are you-
missile.
Are you deflating?
I rolled a 9. That's
Oh.
really poopy.
They have resistance to range attacks.
Do they?
Do you want to pull the lever instead?
Yeah, if they're.
I'll
yeah,
take a step back.
You have to step in the hallway, or
Just push me back.
wait there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go pull the lever.
All right. How many times can you pull the lever?
4 times.
Or are you rolling 4 purple dice?
You can have chat roll.
I already had him roll. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like a butthole?
So is it me rolling the damage for them?
Huh?
I could use my forebode on this, technically, correct?
Why?
If there's a poopy roll.
What's forebode?
At any time, re-roll any dice except the black die that you rolled or was rolled against you.
Yes.
So 5, or 12, 15.
15.
How much health they have?
25. I need a dollar. That's what I need.
That doesn't kill them.
Any day now, Josh.
I'm gonna re-roll that last 3.
Why not a 2?
I'll re-roll the 2, I guess.
He wants to keep it. It's got no icons on it. It's a nice clean face. Wax on? Wax off.
That was when he had to wax Mr. Miyagi's chest.
When Joshua had to?
Yeah. Joshua-san. Is that better?
Yeah.
So they have 11 health left.
There's a 1 on that die? I did not even know there was a 1
No,
on
there's
that
not.
die.
There's not.
All right.
Nix's turn?
They're paralyzed.
Oh, yeah. That's the end of their
They're not
turn.
paralyzed anymore.
Cavesicles are off the board.
Yep.
Gatekeeper's going.
Yep.
Poppet's going to move 2 spaces.
All right.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
Gross.
Yes.
Warp 1 Poppet to each space occupied by an opponent adjacent to the Gatekeeper. Then move 4 spaces further from opponents.
Do I get a break attack then?
Why?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are the poppets?
I rolled a 13.
Hits.
+1. +2.
Buckle my shoe.
Plus. Ooh, this is nice. +3. Plus another. So that was 6 damage. So I do 3 damage to them?
They've got 2 armor.
Okay.
So you do 2 damage.
Okay. Now I have a book. So with that book, I'm going to move 1 space.
Good
So I'm not on the poppet.
job. Wait. So that vine is now the poppet placeholder?
Yeah, I didn't feel like getting the poppet token. I said this earlier, Anne. You just didn't listen.
Is there an opponent that shares a
Alright.
space with a poppet?
No.
Can it move and put an opponent within SOI? It's going to cast a spell 6 against each of us.
Okay.
This is actually worse. You should have stayed on the poppet.
What happens if I stay on the poppet?
Green die of magic damage.
Fine, I'll stay on the poppet.
As opposed to both of us getting a gray die of magic
okay, I'll
damage.
stay on the poppet.
All right, roll your conviction, home skillet.
What is your conviction, Josh?
2 purple dice. I rolled a whopping 7,
So as long as they roll 1,
which they can.
they do 9 damage to you, Josh.
I'm going to make them reroll the green die.
How much health do you have, Josh?
6.
So less than 9 is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Will you be joining Anne in the land of the dead?
Maybe.
Living
You
in
might
the
be.
land of the dead, where everyone tapes up their poop pants.
Oops.
5. I have 1 health left.
Josh has not died.
I'm still standing.
Spamming?
Is that the end of its turn?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Our health stats really suck. Like, I'm dead, but 8, 6, and 1. Everybody who's super under double digits is not great.
That could heal me.
Sure.
It could. He won't.
How much you healing me for?
6.
Thank you.
I'm still standing. I guess I'll gore shot.
It's got good conviction, doesn't it, though?
It does. But you know what? They hate us because they ain't us.
The anus? Rolled a 4.
That's a 10. Little lady. What do you think's gonna happen?
You're probably going to miss.
Don't give me that bad attitude.
I rolled a 6 and a 5. They rolled an 11.
What did I roll? 10.
10.
I'll spend 1 SP to make it hit.
Okay.
So it does 4 damage.
All right.
How much
And
health
I
does it have left?
tap Mr. Book, so I heal 1, so
Yep.
it doesn't count. It has 5 health left. I'm gonna gore shot again. See, Josh?
Do you have another SP to change the roll again?
I sure do.
That's good.
I rolled a 10 again.
That's the teal die you roll?
Yeah. Gotta up my casting.
Question. They rolled an 18.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tap my MP3 player and have them re-roll that whole roll. Because 18's really high.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give myself an intervention token too.
That
you already
is
have two on you?
almost the maximum
Huh?
roll for them.
Don't you already have 2 on you?
No, those are heal tokens.
Where were those heal tokens when I was dying?
They rolled a
13.
13, Matthew.
Too far away. 13. Really? I'm gonna spend an intervention token to re-roll my teal die.
Okay. Rolled a 3.
That's worse.
Yep.
That's the wrong direction.
Worse.
Can you use your dress to reroll?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have to,
It's a 6.
I spend 1 and it hits.
Okay.
It's got 1 health left.
And you lose it.
sneeze on it.
I'm going to spend my last SP to attack. I mean, not attack, to pew.
Pew pew.
Gore shot.
I'm going to pew like a church seat.
Maybe they'll roll a 10 again.
That rolled a 3.
What'd you say, Ann?
Maybe you'll roll a 10 again.
A tummy again?
Tell me again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an 8
Tums. Antacid.
and a 10.
Okay, yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
They've got 1 health left. Black Wolf.
Ooh ah! I will shoot.
Ooh, ah! Only a mattress giant.
No.
I rolled a 9. That was horrible.
That was diarrhea,
I'm
Josh.
going to use my intervention token. I rolled a 14.
That hits.
All right, it's dead then.
Okay.
We get 8 gold.
Twitch is going to go run and open the red chest.
Red loot.
Gain 1 random rare unique weapon.
Actually, Matt,
Ooh.
I can run and get it technically. I have the movement for it, and then Twitch can go to the exit.
Okay, you want to run and get it?
Yeah.
Gain 1 random rare unique weapon. Then spawn 1 gatekeeper with 1 poppet and 3 cavesicles on the south side of UM38.
Oh my god.
Twitch can just leave. We can't get any more loot.
Oh, okay, then
Like,
yeah,
there's-
we leave.
There's no loot.
What's our random rare unique weapon, Josh? Our,
Uh,
Not
it's
only
just
is
weapon?
it random,
yeah,
it's
it
rare.
says
It
it
says
says
weapon.
weapon specifically. Weapon. Weapon.
All right, I need someone to pick a number 1 through 3.
3.
2.
I said 3.
You're not a person, so you don't count.
Weapon.
3.
Weapon.
What do we get?
Josh got Hadram's lost bow. This is a really strong bow.
Is it? What is it?
It shoots 2 blues. Two-handed, 6 range, passive. If you haven't made a move action this turn, gain +1 to your attack rolls. If you gain this bonus, you may not make a move action this turn. When you are dealt damage from an attack, place a time token ability on this card, limit 3. You may spend time tokens to make an attack against a figure that has dealt you damage.
Ooh.
That's nice.
2 shields gives you +3 damage. 1 star is +4 damage. 2 books is follow-up move space. Josh is going to be blowing shit up now. How much better is that than your what's your current bow shoot?
Red and green.
Oh, that's a lot better. So, yeah, you're
It's
going
a
to
little better.
you're
The
going to
star goes up
Right,
by
'cause you're
1,
going
and
from
then
9s to 10s.
it was +1
9.
damage per shield. Now it's +3 damage for every 2 shields.
yeah, so 50% more shielding.
Yep.
All right. We did it. We did it. We did it.
What's our
Hooray.
reward,
Bam.
Matthew?
Oh, yeah, I didn't read that, did I?
Nope.
Did I? What page was this on?
I don't know.
This was the book return, right?
Yeah.
Restore Adventurers. Continue to Sen's Library conclusion on page 7. 7.
I like the whole Restore Adventures bit.
So we do the reward now, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You return the book. However, the client says he's cursed. Tough luck, but you did the job. How much do you think he gives us?
Jack shit.
Zilch.
100 gold.
Okay.
So zilch.
Continue to the next
Okay,
scenario.
between 4 people.
So next up is an ancient relic. A woman has made some wild claims about the location of an ancient relic. She's convinced that it's deep within some nearby ruins with a violent history. Normally, this wouldn't be a concern for the Crimson Vanguard, but she's willing to pay a sizable amount to have her claim verified. It's most likely a hoax, but there's only one way to be sure. If you survive the monstrosities and bottomless pits, you might get lucky and find something of real value. That's what's coming up. BT dubs. Josh, what was weapon number 2 out of curiosity? Is it something that would have benefited me? 'Cause then, I take back my request. Oh, Anne went away. She's scary again.
I'm coming back. You guys froze, so sometimes it helps to.
Okay.
Redo my...
Anne's finally learning how to internet.
What did I do with the lower opens?
I don't know.
2 would have been a shield.
Oh, I don't really care about a shield. I'm glad we got you your bow then.
So there's a cool shield, and then there's the upgrade swallow.
What?
The weapon twitches.
Oh.
It's not a knife.
All right.
Which I actually like the other one. They have better.
Josh, I need to upgrade my casting stuff.
Okay. So we've unlocked rare gear, I believe, from the last story.
We have.
Story, right?
We have.
Okay.
So this is as high as it goes, right?
Yeah. As high as it goes. So
Nothing can stop it. It's all
money
the way up.
wise.
Yeah.
And you have 173 gold. I have 99 gold. Matt, you have 168 gold. And Twitch has 199 gold.
Ooh.
And we have 3 gold in storage. Echo, you have 4 XP. I have 11. Matt, you have 10. And Twitch has 7.
All right. Can I see the... Well, let's sign off first, but I want to see the red stuff, the Crore. But thank you, folks. Much appreciated for joining us on this episode of Twitch Plays Middara. Follow us for what's coming up in the land of Twist Gaming. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and chat with us in our Discord channel, where I let our fine folks at home know that I'm still alive after eating the Death Nut. Barely, but alive. In terms of upcoming streams, no streams the rest of... Well, I'm not going to say that. No stream tomorrow because I need to get ready for the big day on Saturday. So this Saturday... Little bit of an announcement. I'm getting married. I'm sure you all knew that, but super stoked about it. And one of the cool things is I'm going to be live streaming it, and that means that our viewers.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Huh?
I can't believe this is actually happening. Like, I'm so excited. I'm the most excited.
But we're streaming it, so our viewers can actually watch. Josh, are you going to be able to display it?
Yeah, and I know we're doing stuff, but like we can stream for like the 20 minutes of Matt's stream, and kind of do a live commentary of Matt's wedding.
Is that what you want, Matthew?
I kind of do.
It kind of does.
Yeah. What else were
Okay.
you? What else were you guys doing?
We're gonna have.
Do you want us to just watch it, or do you want to do the commentating on it? Like how? Because it's your wedding, so it's not like.
Do you want a blow-by-blow play?
It's up to you guys how you want to present it, but like otherwise our viewers aren't going to be able to see it, and I'd kind of like our viewers to be able to see it. You know?
It's just gonna be Anne going, "Aww."
Probably. Well, it might be a lot of laughing.
It might be tears.
Peers? Tears for fears?
Might be tears.
Shout. Let it all out.
Let it all out.
These are the things I can do without. Come on. All right, but yeah, that's what's going on. Twist roast the groom. Yeah, there you go. So that's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you're interested, tune in. They'll do something there. I want you guys to dress up too, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just mandating that.
Dress up in which way?
I want you to be in formal wear, and I want you to both walk out like you'd be bridesmaid and groomsmen, prior to our stream starting. Okay, thanks. And Anne went away. She didn't want to deal with that. But if you have Amazon Prime, you got Prime Gaming, which means you get one free sub every month.
And we love it if you use it on us.
Because that means money.
$1 bills, y'all.
Yeah, we like to make it rain in here sometimes. And by that means just turning on Josh's sink and pointing it up in the air. Other than that, join us in no stream. Or are you guys streaming next week on Monday?
That's up to Anne if she wants to make the journey over. No.
The unexpected journey.
No.
So in 2 weeks?
It's at some point.
2 weeks. Join us back here for that. But for now, signing off, I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
We're Twist Gaming. Bye, everyone.
Bye.